in the content creator space, because like I always tell people, there's a difference between an influencer, a content creator, a comedian, and a podcaster, right? Because you fit a lot of those molds. Like, we don't see ourselves as influencers, we see ourselves as podcasters. He doesn't see himself as an influencer, he sees himself as a content creator. But we had an influencer on the show before. I've spoken to influencers, they influence people to do certain things. So how do you navigate those, you know, different masks? Because I know for Yaya it's very easy, because he is just the way he is.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? He's just if you meet this bra off camera, he's, you know,
The same bra as he is.
Yeah.
But also different.
Yeah.
You know?
Approach him with
people
respect.
can hulle stop coming to me and thinking, nee, besides as kommel kak, stop coming to me and say, poes. Bro, I don't say poes every second word.
I was gonna say that.
You know what I mean?
Just
It's
because you
content,
see
bro,
5
it's a
clips
snippet.
after each other that has the word push in it, doesn't mean it says it like all the
It's just
time.
you find all the poes content.
Yeah.
Because you
Because
like
all
that.
one.
Yeah.
So that the algorithm.
Rewind. What did you say? Because you all one.
You
That
must
got
know.
me now.
The algorithm knows who you are.
If you like too much of it, you might be a poes.
You know, it might be. Who knows?
No, but also the thing of, and I think it's a thing with social media is that because people consume all the things that you make, in their mind they go, I see you every day. I spend 17 hours seeing your face.
Yeah.
When I see you in real life, I talk to you like we brassen, which is fine, but don't come
Cross the
talk to me and don't neg me. I go in, you know, like the thing of if I know you as a person, so if I roast you, you know where it comes from.
Yeah.
But if I meet you for the first time and you talk to me, guys, this is not the energy. Like, let's just be
Yeah.
nice. Let's look for the love in the situations
Yeah, because
first.
like one time I literally, kijk je now in my group of brassen, no? We can swear at Macau, we can take Macau
Yeah.
for the gat and whatever.
Yeah.
But one thing we don't do, no, we don't say your massa.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it, since
Yeah.
I was walking in the road with my mochi one day in Cavendish, Claremont. Then this one guy just walks and he looks up and he's like, "Ow, your massa." And I was just like,
What?
I'm like, kijk, I'm so shocked, no, that this is the first number you telling me.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, Sarina, do I know this, bro? Because he's comfortable telling me, and maybe that's an act of war, Sinja. You
Yes.
that break your friendship. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but if you do know me, why would he say that?
Did I
no,
do
he
something
doesn't know me.
wrong?
And I'm like,
There's some phrases that you go, that's not how we speak.
yeah.
Like, first greet me nicely, then we can
Then
get
we
into
can
the
take
stuff.
poos.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, of
Yeah.
course. And I think like I've had a similar, you know, not altercation per se with someone, but someone came up to me and said, "Aren't you that bra from TikTok?" But the video just went viral. I was at like 100K, but the video was of me making a skit about going out with the boys, and my wife is responding saying, it's a clip where the lady says, "Yo puss, brat, say that
Yeah.
that parrot lady," when she's talking to the parrot. So I used that. So I'm like, I said the caption was, POV, you spent 2 years indoors with your wife, now you're going out with the boys. Her response. And I'm just like, oh. So this bra comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, you're the bra from TikTok. Is your mochi still taking you for a puss at home? Must you sort her out?" I'm like,
Why?
Also, it's just jokes, bro.
I'm like,
calm down.
I'm
not
like,
that deep, guys.
whoa.
It's literally
What do
to
you?
make you laugh.
I'm like,
Yes.
okay, number one, personal. I know I made the joke on TikTok. I get that.
It's also a sound.
And it's a sound that is viral everywhere. My video just went up to the top.
Yeah.
There are many others if you scroll down, you know. But like, you see my asking is my mochi. Like, I love my wife. She's my favorite
we happy at them,
person.
guys.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah, like, she's not clapping me around. I'm not clapping her around. We don't talk to each other
Sterling
like
is not
that.
it in the voice, guys, so
Yeah.
it's not here.
Like, why do you think you can just come up to me and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like, just be nice, you know?
Sure, that's
Because I was saying I
crazy.
like real, man. I like real. I don't like it when people are
Like, pretentious.
pretentious, man. Sinjay. That's why, like, every guest I've
use the
had on
big
so
word there,
far,
but the
no,
boom
it's
was
just
funny.
been like,
Higher grade English.
Unga.
yeah, like, man's got me there. Nah, I appreciate that. I
Unga
appreciate that.
education, bro.
We like
The teacher was slow.
yeah.
Syllabus. Within the syllabus.
you know, cognitive information.
Hey,
Um,
cognitive is a bit of your
That's
answer. It's cog.
that's so I just think it's important for people out there. Cognitive.
Sorry.
No. This is good.
Yeah.
I think it's important for people to approach you like a human, man. Like,
Yes.
remember how surprised I was when I called you?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, you're actually a lekker brat to talk to. Like, I thought you
Yeah,
like...
actually, the same,
Just
when
because
I
he-
met Yaasien for the first time, I was like, yo, he's the most chill
Just
fella
once
ever.
you see my make a joke. He's like, yo, you have airtime. You phone me on a normal phone call. I'm like, what did you
In this
expect?
economy, guys, I saw the video quality. I was like, no, this is a WhatsApp call. Then he phoned me with real airtime. I was like, they're doing well.
I'm just like,
Contract
and
minutes, bro.
My thing is this, no? When I speak to people for the show, or if I don't get them on WhatsApp, now, like with you, I was lucky because I know your wife. But any other guests, I've either phoned them or DM'd them on Instagram first and say,
Yeah.
hey, like I did with you, and then give me your number, then I'll speak to you, then we can set up a meet for the show. But in general, I always phone people on normal phone calls because that's decent. WhatsApp phone calls is personal.
No, you. So my thing is also, and a lot of people do it. They WhatsApp phone call first.
And
That's-
then they go to the.
Yeah. So first message me, then WhatsApp call me. I feel like that's the right step. You
That's
can't.
etiquette.
Yeah, because if you I feel like WhatsApp call first is too personal. Like
Yeah.
WhatsApp is.
Ask over message. Can you call me? Can I call you?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
But
Ah.
don't. I have my family on WhatsApp. Like don't
They
call
use
right there.
WhatsApp
Yeah.
call.
Don't call next to my family. No. Calm
That's what
down.
I'm saying though. Like for me, WhatsApp is a personal space, and we only move the conversation to WhatsApp if we're gonna go in a direction.
The
where
T's
we'll-
and C's,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And that's why, like, I can't.
Agencies.
I have more than one WhatsApp. I have one WhatsApp for my work people.
And want to sell
Wha-
taga.
No,
Hey, what's
I also have two phones.
And
I also have two phones, but I have a WhatsApp
Each
for
phone has
work.
two WhatsApps.
Yeah, no, shit. No, I'm serious.
Why do you have so much
Let me
WhatsApp?
tell you why.
It's a lot of admin. man.
Nah,
Like,
okay, so one is my personal one for the inner circle, no? That's inner circle. So people who I trust to be in my
Called
inner
the
circle.
poople.
Right? So there's like obviously people like that I add, like you saw all of my personal WhatsApp, no? But that's my daily driver, so to say.
Oh, is that your number? I must still save it.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then
Pam, pam, pam.
I have the-
It's crazy. actually.
Silence shots.
Thank you. Man's
Silence
man's
shots.
a celebrity. I'm a humble nobody. You know, don't have to expect to say my phone number. But then that's the one. The second one is the opinions, the podcast phone number. I have a phone number
Yeah.
for the podcast so people can reach out if they want to be on the show or ask questions. Then I have a work one, and then I have one that I use for my personal work that I also do on the side. It's
What?
all legal though. It's all legal. Like
The OnlyFans has its own WhatsApp.
nah, feed find me on Feed Finder. I've made that joke so much now. It's a possibility that my feet could be out there because I have very feminine feet.
That's
Apparently.
when if you go to
post
mosque
your
and the
feet,
uncle
why?
take photos of his feet there.
But why do you take that risk? Start posting your feet, bro. You never know what might come from your foot.
You know what's kak funny, no? I was told once now when I was at the beach, I was at the beach one day, and this girl comes up to me, she's like, your feet is way more nicer than mine. I'm like, you're not wrong.
But also, why you looking?
But like also like, yeah, brother,
Brother,
what's that? But at the same time, I don't know why people like feet. Like, what's wrong with you?
That's the thing.
like,
like
explain
I was
it more.
sitting with Sarina's family also. Then.
Ah.
And then, like, what's her name? Mommy's husband also said, like, Kiki, I don't think men should worry about foot and whatever. So I told them, bro, there was, I saw a paar men, there was this pretty kid that was in school with us. And then this one, bro, he was the first. You know, when you see the grade 8 kid come, he say, nah, Kiki, I'm gonna
Yes,
talk
shotgun.
to this kid
There's
every day,
always
come
happen.
surf walk, no? Nah, you with me.
surf.
You know that one,
You
no?
know what I mean? Yeah.
Like,
nah,
yeah,
of
then he
course.
came by the surf walk, and then he's bowling this kid since the start of the year. Surf walk was about March.
Yeah.
The surf walk come. She must come on the beach, take her shoes off.
Bowling the can.
Took the shoes off, saw her foot and said, nice, safe.
Yo, 3 months
nice,
down the
baby.
drain.
Strandloper alleen.
Kid's crying on the beach, walking alone.
Like, I can't understand, man. And I saw there was a trend a paar months back, maybe like in the beginning of COVID, where people were saying, why do colored men like toes? And I'm just like, what do you mean colored men like toes? Like, I find feet repulsive.
The only toes I want is potatoes.
You know what I mean?
Give my acne right.
Tomatoes.
Sometimes we like it
Nah,
better.
not too much. You overboard now.
Swipe around your face. So I told my wife one day, she was like, just after we got married, she put her feet on my legs, and I'm like, no, please, I don't like it.
I feel like
hate
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like a trend, but I go, it can't be like toes can just be nice. They can't be like beautiful art. It's just nice. That's all.
But
Then
It's fine.
okay, so if someone has not nice toes,
wear socks.
does it,
Yeah, but also no. The thing of not nice means you don't care for it. I go, if you care for it, then it's nice. That's all that you want. Just put on lotion. Just
lotion
Just do the
and-
normal
yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? Don't go
Not
overboard.
pluckies every day.
Yeah, don't go
Pluckies
pierce
And
your
take
toe
it if
and
you
stuff
work,
like that.
if you work on your feet, then just make sure you get that greater number and take care of your feet.
Yo,
okay?
the hakken, not doen. My brother, mense wat kraak in the hakken.
And that's what I'm saying. man. Like,
all the people who drive me,
Ingrams.
they all blacks. Because they do the haka.
Yeah.
that's
I'm
kind of
sorry.
But like I had a conversation with a guy once, and he's like, I like this kid with nice feet. Yo, she must wear toe ring. And I'm like,
A touring.
That's a lot.
my bro, and she must have white nail polish. Now I like white on toes, and I'm just like,
Oh, what do they call it? French tops. No?
so Alania, why do you know this?
Bro, I'm into. I listen to the kinders when they talk. I'm like, what you do? What is
You
that?
see, this is
French
when they
tops.
teach you the men too much. Lower your gaze, lower your gaze. Then they only look at the
Toes.
feet.
Nah, maybe that's why.
But
Yeah.
isn't
Actually
but,
makes a lot of
Sometimes
sense.
she's just
but
a
the
crap.
women's toes and feet must also must be covered up, isn't it?
No. Your feet can be open.
Ah.
Mm.
Oh.
Are we learning new things here
I'm
now?
not-
I don't know, like to
Expose
my
the toes.
understanding.
'Cause, I'm like, isn't it when they, when they wear full bias, they're supposed to keep their feet closed also? That's part of their aura. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
There's
don't
If
some
you
know.
were Sheikh, tell us. in
Okay,
the
I don't know. I
comment
take
section.
back what I said. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
we
I
don't
always
know.
at the Arapa look at the toe.
Yeah, I
So I
don't know.
thought to keep me open.
Like, if you are a person that likes toes, please here in the comment section underneath in an
Tell us
anonymous
why.
account, explain why.
Mm.
Just why. That's it.
Oh, look, it's not that I say that I have a thing for toes, but I don't like it not to be nice.
But here's the other thing,
Like,
because
I've got
because
put
we
off
because
my
we
toes already.
because
that's
we
the thing.
talking of what we like now. But here's the other thing: how much effort do we put into looking out for ourselves to look good? So I always feel like women, when they get dressed, they put in a farag effort
Yeah.
just to look normal.
Mm.
Like you go, the effort, like even just to go to the shop, if they think of the outfit, they think of this, they think of how they're gonna look. They
Wait,
do
wait.
makeup, they do
Are you
hair.
married?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Then I
Why?
go like my wife, my whole, and I have 3 older sisters. They like women just in general put in effort to look decent.
Yeah.
Men, and you go to the wedding, then they wear a billabong sweater. Are you just? Yo, uncle, dress yo. Like they paying 400 and a head, but you come in a billabong sweater and pluck his
No
feet.
respect.
I've seen that.
No
I've
respect.
seen that.
So this is the thing. I feel like
Very close thing that happened to me. But
no. So I just
Not
feel
gonna
like
talk
as
about my
men,
wedding
we
yet.
must start putting in more effort into ourselves before we even look at the others. Like
Yeah.
just think of what you're gonna wear. Just go, what does this look like? What does, if I put on this with this, what does that thing? Because many times I feel like as Brussels, just as a culture for men, we get up and we walk out.
Yeah.
Like you know,
It depends. It depends
You know,
on where you're going, what
But
you're
we
doing.
also spoke
yeah,
about
but
that.
but many times we don't. Out of the 10 times we go out, we only think of 2 times how we're gonna look.
Nah,
Yeah.
I disagree with you there because more recently than not though.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot more, for example, because of that, exactly
Yes.
that you're talking about
yeah.
now.
You're
You're in your comfort zone. It's like, so for example, if I'm just going to go to Casey, for example, I'm just going to go buy a few things.
Yeah.
My wife's maybe not with me or anything. I'm just going to go.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't matter what. But if ever I'm going somewhere or my wife's going with me or anything, I ask her, look, is this okay?
Yeah.
Is this all right?
Yes.
Is this okay? Must I put on another t-shirt? Is the t-shirt fine? Because it's,
But
it's
you
a
must-
bitchy crease.
But you must
but
also
I'm
put
fine
in.
with it.
But that's the thing. You must also put in your own effort to think of the outfit before
Yeah.
you ask.
Yeah,
But
no,
even
of
when
course.
you go to Casey, you can't go in the his tracksuit. You
No,
can't go with the
no.
tracksuit with the
Here's
donchies
the-
on.
Nah,
like
Here's
you
a
must.
question I need to ask quickly. Like you said that thing, you need to go to Casey now quickly and stuff. Now, you're not still gonna worry about how you look, but do you wash before you go? Is that like a
Depends.
big thing?
It depends.
That's one of your things. Don't forget
No,
to
no,
wash.
I stand true to that. Now, if I go to the fucking shop, I'll wash, bro.
And so when I leave the house in the morning, whatever I must do before I leave, I must wash. That's my thing of like I'm a morning
it's a
washer.
routine.
Like my day starts after the wash only. But yeah, I'm trying to think of when I
You see how
don't wash.
smart it was? Easy the wash only. No?
Now you see,
Yeah, no, we must use the right words here.
I'm like, I was telling my wife, I'm a triple washer, man, or double washer. You know what I mean? So,
So
if
at night and morning.
I wake up in the morning, I go wash me. Sometimes in the middle of the day, I'll
That's
wash me.
because the dams to be a drought by himself over
I
here.
know. when it was water restrictions, my topi cacked me out. Because I'm like, I take a shower in the morning before I leave for work. No, or if I'm working from home, I will still get up, shower, get done for work, lunchtime, jump in a quick shower, right, done. Then before I go sleep, I have to wash before I get into bed.
That's excessive though.
That-
But now it's okay.
don't understand
Okay,
the lunchtime
now that
one,
I have children,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
excessive.
now it's like I'll wash twice a day, morning and evening. That's it. But like if I'm
Nah,
going
wash
out,
at least once a day. Like,
At least once is
that's
fine.
like
no, of
But
course.
so here's
you
the thing:
can't
I
at least
can't
once. It's like-
hate on someone for washing too much. Also, because I go,
Yeah.
that person thinks about how he's going to smell around me.
trying
I
to
go,
be as
thank you
clean
for
as
that. Yeah,
possible, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
but
also
like,
when you're a bitchy chubs, you sweat in different places, man.
that's true.
Yeah, so you have to compensate because I learned this.
you must have fold in the first wash. You
Yeah,
get the fold in the
Oh.
next wash.
Yeah,
Then the bra entered the fold of Islam.
yeah, alhamdulillah. But like I think it's also a matter of like something my wife taught me is that the first thing she remembered about me was how I smelled. You know, when I walked in, she was like, "Yo, this bra smell liquor." And when I left, she's like, "Yo, who's that bra? Who smells so liquor?"
You just walk through Edgar's. Pause Red Square, the man
You know what I
just
mean?
smell like Azaro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I must. Yeah. So it's like I made sure that I understood that, and even till today, I make sure that I always smell good, especially for my wife first.
But also that thing of the brasso and the fucking nails.
The
Sorry.
nails.
Yeah.
Yo, it makes me so upset when I see men with like dirty nails, and I'm just like, yo, just wash your hands. It's on scrubbing all the time. No, but
In all fairness, I did come from Table Mountain before this, so.
That
yeah.
means-
why are you climbing Table Mountain?
No, we take cable cars. No?
Cable
We
cars.
took the taxi.
No, but that thing of like just even just like washing your hands properly, I feel like it's the least men must start learning to do. Just wash properly, man, properly.
Just watch
Just watch properly, man.
Just watch it properly.
That's
man.
crazy. So you
That's
know,
his one day.
yeah.
When you don't know how to end things, just go, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
A transition to the next question.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
Yeah, yo, you picked up
The man that
Easy.
you-
Yo, I
the
spotted
man-
it
the
early
man
in the
that
game.
you long
And
ago,
so
bruh.
the other thing is I spend a lot of time with like the young comedians, and when stuff don't go their way or they don't know how to get into the next, then they just wow.
That's crazy.
So how many times you guys swim at night? Like who the fuck is like how are you getting into that question?
Okay, but you know what?
No.
That's what I think. If I tried stand up and my cock just dying, I don't know. I'm just like, so anybody know someone's oh my?
Nice.
Throw them off. Throw them
Yeah,
off.
like,
You know what? I think the reason why I think you would do good in comedy is because there's a comedian, John Flismus.
Yeah.
He is the crazy one of my favorite comedians of all
Mm.
time. Like compared, like you, like one of my second favorites. No, like, but
Hey,
I.
Poo, nah,
Kijk,
yeah.
there's a gang thing.
nah,
You
let me-
don't put
you
the Yaasien
remember,
shit
yeah.
in, no?
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
three Yaasins here. So let me say this: the first comedian I suggested that I liked it wasn't so mainstream because Trevor Noah was dominating with
Yeah,
Daywalker.
yeah.
Oh.
Was I watched a show called Outrageous,
Yeah.
and John Flismus threw me the fuck, and I'm like, this guy is great. I love his content, and it's so vulgar. I'm
Yeah.
a vulgar kid. I like vulgar shit. This bra is great. So like, he's cock vulgar, bra. Like,
But the wild thing about even with his vulgarness, like at the time, was that he also knew about the thing, because he had a joke about the Quran and like Harry Potter and the Bible,
Yeah.
because he was saying like the Bible can be on any like ledge, but the Quran must be on top of the shelf,
Yeah.
because you can't put the Quran on the same level as Harry Potter, because now Harry Potter's gonna run across the shelf and go read. So, and that thing of like he fully understood. He went to go do the research because he was hanging out with like
Yeah.
Joey Rastin, so he got to learn about the thing. And then I go, you can be wild. Same with Jimmy Carr. He'll say the wildest thing, but when he says it, there's an you can hear the understanding that
Yes.
comes with a wild joke. or
so I was gonna say, like, I've seen talks of John Flismus where he's talking about stuff. I don't know what I saw a talk. It's almost like a TED talk,
yeah.
but it wasn't a comedy skit. He was like educating
talking,
people,
yeah.
and I'm like, wait, you're actually smart. Wait, you're actually an intellectual person. And it's the same thing. Like a lot of people didn't realize that about him when he came on the show the first time. They just thought he was puss, skommel, skommel,
I still
skommel.
haven't realized that, but okay.
So like 2 episodes he was on, one when he came the first time and when he came in his wife the second time. Making a baby yet? The second
They
time.
expensive.
Becoming so much.
Bro, kijk,
They
die
expensive.
petrol is...
Keep coming, bro.
You know what I mean?
Keep
Huh?
coming.
He'll
Keep
come
coming.
to here, but he won't come. Okay.
So when he came the second time, people were like, okay, he's actually a person. Like, we can actually have a conversation with him. And I was like, yo, nah, that's lit, because we had conversations off camera and it was nice to transport it onto camera. So now with John Flismus, he's kind controversial. Like, that I said the most outlandish jokes I've ever heard in my life, no? And I like that. So if you were to do comedy, you maybe have to tweak it here and there, but at the same time, people would enjoy it because you are cock funny.
No, but I think I would just talk about maybe my experiences. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
But that's the thing
Yeah,
also.
that's
It's the lived
that's-
experience. It's yours.
Because maybe I can literally tell you about, like, I can tell you the funny cut leading up to how Brassen that start end up tucking himself into getting the pill sucked for money. By
Yeah.
Brassen.
You see your life
Oh, there was
Kijk,
there were so
ja,
many
ja.
moments I was the same thing. Then I go, no, it's fine.
Please
This is
don't.
gonna end up on the internet. I
Yeah.
know we're getting dragged for this thing.
And you know what's the best part, no? Like, I think the quiet thing about it is that that's his personality on the internet, man.
No, but it's also that you can hear that it comes from, like I was saying, a lived experience.
Yes.
You know, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's not. How can I say? It's your world. It's not
Yeah.
swear words. It's not the wild. You just go, yeah, that's yeah.
yeah, that
It's
makes
what
sense.
we come from, you know?
Okay, so there was a TikTok of you, no? When the Mensa was running, I don't know if it was the two oceans.
Oh.
And they were running for us, and you were like,
The
"Is someone
boat.
following you?" You can still call it Uber. My arms are tired. And I was like, "This shit was golden." So like, how did you come up with that idea?
So the thing is, roasting is always like, it's always been a thing for me that I did. Also, again, when you're on stage, you realize you can make fun of people, and most times people are actually more fine with it. It's the people watching it going, "Oh, you're being offensive," but the people you're saying it to
Yeah.
is actually fine.
Mm.
So like those gags is like you saw versions of on the internet of it. So that's why when I realized if you do it to runners, no one's gonna stop and cuck you out because they have a time that they must leave. They go.
Oh, that's small.
So when they run past, like there's been people going, "You're an asshole," then I go, "Yeah, bye." And now
Someone
fight
tells
me,
you,
bro.
bro.
Fight
going.
me. Your Strava's gonna move you.
You have a sponsor. Someone's chasing you,
Yeah,
bro. You
it's
got a time to beat. Fight me.
So
Bro,
so
that's
that thing of
funny.
like you also these spaces that you realize you can get away with the stuff. Then sometimes you think it's a roast, but more people will enjoy it and love it. People who go past and they shout thanks and they love it. Or
Because it's something that's
yeah.
like left their spirit.
Yeah.
some
to
people will
say.
stop, take a photo, and then carry on running,
Yeah.
and you go like, that's again
How long were you there?
probably like an hour maybe. Again, you might like
Yeah,
you if
that's
you,
quite.
kn- you must work smart, not hard. I know where's the closest spot to my house. I know. You think I'm traveling? Just then the thing of what time the people will be there, and then going, okay, here's a bunch. We're gonna film the thing at the bunch, and the people's gonna see it. It's fine.
And then it's done.
Dance. We go there. I went there at I think like 7. By 8:30, I'm back in bed.
Work done for the day.
Yeah, content is done. But also the thing of, and it's the wildest thing, especially now as a content creator, you also know. I just want to make people happy.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
going, I don't think this is good enough to make me happy. Okay, now you big. Like scroll on.
Yeah, no, it's part, man. It's duidelijk. It's not for you, but it
Yes.
might be for your cousin.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Or your mommy.
Yeah.
Or your
That's what
mommy.
she
Or
said.
your oma.
No,
Who could be cousins.
but those things, firstly, people don't understand the concept of scrolling on.
Yes.
If you don't like something, just scroll on. You don't need to comment, and then also the effort of commenting. I don't know about you
People
guys,
love to hate.
My
I
bro.
feel like people love to hate.
but and I go sometimes because you go the chemicals in your mind is already stopping you from being happy, right? Now you're still choosing a personality that goes, oh no, I'm better than this thing that's trying to make me happy. Why are you making your life so difficult?
And then you
Like,
still a
just
user
enjoy.
125789.
No, some of them use their actual names and I know them. Or I know who your cousin is. Why are you being like this? I'm going to see you at Casey again.
Yeah.
And when you're angry, you know whose voice you're going to hear? Me. You can't get away.
Yeah, I was gonna say now. Now you go on
Thinking that,
Instagram, and then you want to look at the Nando's page. Yeah,
I'm
Bonds.
there. Nando's UAE, I'm there.
How did you become the voice of Casey? How
Yeah.
did that happen?
So the wonderful
like-
thing of comedy, it's taken me to wild places and given me opportunities. I just have a matric. That's my highest qualification is a matric.
That's the level of your education.
That's the level of my education. It's just a matric, and I'm a child of the internet, right? So the thing of, I know how
I'm a
to.
child on the internet.
Yeah. Nice. So that thing of like comedies put me into spaces that my world can't. You've had it also.
Yeah.
Worlds that if I was to tell 16-year-old Yaaseen like, yo, you're gonna be the voice of a parking machine, you just yo, you're gonna be on TV. Yo, your heroes are gonna ask you to write with them. Do you know how wild that the whole concept is? Like my mind is still blown. Every day I wake up and I go, yo, alhamdulillah, I live a life that is exciting for me. I live a life that I can choose to live how I want to live.
Yeah.
So that thing of just getting opportunities. I've written jingles for ads. I've been in ads. I've acted in movies. I've written in movies. And it's just because people go, oh, you do that thing. You come. Oh, we like you. Come.
You're that funny guy.
You're the
Come.
funny guy. Come. This podcast is happening because of that.
Yeah.
So it's all just like a byproduct of me doing the thing that I love to do. So that thing of, and it's wild that I have the success. I'll say the not success, but the privilege to say the thing of going like, if you do a thing you love, whether your job isn't the thing you love, or just a passion or hobby, the byproduct is just bonus.
Yeah.
Like there's many times I perform probably maybe like 7 to 9 times a week, right? We perform on stages. Don't get paid. there's no money in the thing. But I go because if I do it, I get better at my job. I do it because I love it. I do it because it's fun. Then work happens because I'm following that thing. It's like
yeah, we didn't pay him to be here, no?
yeah.
Yes, he's here. Canala Jopi.
Are we?
This is a Canala Jopi.
Are we? This is what we said in the WhatsApp.
See now, you go on with your shush.
Wait,
I'm
you
done,
didn't
guys.
pay him?
You can't believe that.
You didn't pay him. Why did I have to pay you still last 2 times?
Yeah, all the
Man,
cat
and
come
Owens,
out.
man.
Yeah,
See now, you must learn to you.
yeah.
Nayas stay nayas.
That's-
No, but the thing of like you guys know also doing a thing you love,
Yeah, no, of
it will
course,
give
like
you a whole life a different perspective. Even if it's just a hobby, a thing, content you put out, your life just starts gravitating towards that, and it gives you opportunities in a space that you get to be yourself.
Yeah, no, of
So
course.
for me, it's been that I've gotten that
Alhamdulillah.
thing of I've basically just got a message, a random message going, "Yo, Yaaseen, we have this opportunity. We work for the company. Would you come and like to do this thing?" Then I read it and going, "You're lying." Like, what is the so? In my first year of doing, or second year of doing comedy, for like 1.5, they phoned me to do a special on Comedy Central.
Yo.
So they phone me in there, they go, "Hey Yaaseen, we were this company, we're shooting a thing in a few months' time with Comedy Central. Would you like to be a part?" I say, "Bye." It's a prank call. This is not a thing.
You don't just call.
Yeah, like
Comedy
this is not how it
You
works.
send the email, it's outlining everything. And then
Put
I'm
it
like,
down,
oh,
carry on with
okay.
my day. They phone me back, they go, "Yaaseen, this is a real call." I go, "No, it's not, bye." I don't think, because again, I don't know the industry, I don't know anything. I go, "This is not how the world works."
Yeah.
I just arrived.
You can't just be on TV like this. It's not this thing. Then yeah, they asked Flismus to phone me because it was his company. Then Flismus goes, "Yo, Yaaseen, it's seen you around. Here's the thing. Tells me about it." Then I'm like, no, man. Again,
John Flismus, are you ready?
then I was
now?
like, "Yo, I don't think I'm ready. No, thank you."
Mm.
He's like, "Yo, Yaaseen, we feel you ready. Take the opportunity. When things happen, if you're not ready, just act like you're ready. It will be ready."
Yeah.
Okay,
What
but
do you
that's why
want?
they do that. No? They're just like, nah, you ready?
Yeah,
now.
you are
It's
ready,
fine.
you're
We
ready."
believe in you.
Yo, you know how many jobs I've done and messed up because I thought I was ready, and then at the same time I go, "I'll be ready the next one." It's fine. Then
Now they know what I look. They know I am. It's fine.
yeah, we're gonna do the thing.
My foot is
Then
in the door.
the Comedy Central special happened the same weekend. I was meant to write my exams for what I was studying insurance with Santam. Then I had to decide and tell my parents like, "Yo, am I gonna write and get a qualification and live a life and get a paycheck every month, or am I gonna try this thing?" And then also you also realize when you have cheerleaders or when people support you for the thing, yeah, you can do malkak with that. Just you had parents who supported you becoming Muslim also, even though they're not. But they were like, "We're not gonna cut you off. We're gonna be
Okay,
there."
in the beginning there was a bit of
No,
pain.
same.
Jay.
Don't worry.
But like, now we're best friends.
But the thing of you go once they see that you into the thing, it's not just the phase you're gonna commit to this thing.
Yeah.
You've also had when
Yeah.
like for your mom to go, "Yeah, my child saying things."
Kijk, nah, at first wasn't.
Yeah.
At first it was, yeah, since kicked out of the house, it's fine, stay my way from.
Yeah.
But
But
now
then
your
afterwards,
mom
kijk,
is...
when I wanted to, I was like, okay, now then,
You committing now.
That
you,
thing.
You,
you want to
actually
know
doing
what does
something.
actually
Yeah.
mean something, you know?
Come on,
Actually,
come on,
you know?
Yaaseen, come on.
So
And now
that
your mom is like one of your biggest fans. She's
Yeah.
commenting on everything. She's even one of our fans.
Yeah, she's
Shout
currently
out.
sitting with Sarina, somewhere in Athlone.
Shout out.
no, but the thing of once you have the support of like your loved ones or people you admire, that will carry you through the whole thing. So while I say while you have the support, sometimes you must also be the support.
Yeah.
Even if you see some like shaking the person, you must be the scaffolding and go, "Yo, I'm gonna keep you right. We're gonna go to this thing."
Yeah.
And then you realize like once you can do that for someone and others can do it for you, everybody can win. You don't lose when you share. That's another thing I learned in this whole thing.
That's so quiet. That's
You don't
actually
lose
quiet.
when you share. I like that.
I like-
That's actually a very good one.
Yo, no. Now
Also,
lose
it's
when
all
you
this
share.
baraka you go.
Yeah.
If you get, I don't get less. What's written for you is for you.
Yeah.
It's tawakkul. It's written already.
That's
Exactly.
true.
There we go. You see, that's it.
Still
Always.
comes back.
It still comes back.
comes back.
Yeah? Every
Yeah.
time we
Okay,
talk,
so
we say this.
why is Yaaseen? Angry Yaaseen.
Quiet
today?
Yaaseen.
Quiet Yaaseen.
Quiet Yaaseen.
Now I'm
today.
observing, I'm learning.
Exactly,
This
this
for
for
me,
me
you know,
is-
being with Yaaseen over here, it's like a learning experience also, you know.
Yeah, you're
So
learning
I'm
some
taking
comedy
in
trips and you're learning some I said
life
trips, not
tricks
trips. I
and
said
everything.
trips.
So I'm just
Comedy
learning.
trips.
Guys,
Comedy
I'm
trips
learning.
and
See me in a few months' time.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
the other thing of humbling yourself to learn
Mm.
is another thing. A lot of our people don't see other people's. Because
Yeah.
sometimes when other people are learning, we go, "Oh, You saw losers because you're learning.
Mm.
But when someone's learning, they're trying to get better, and when they get better, the standard of the whole, everybody gets better.
Yeah.
Because you see what your I'll
Because
say
the
your
bar's getting raised,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, no, of course.
halal bars.
Yeah.
But the
Hey,
thing of
yeah.
no, but the thing of if everybody gets better, then everybody wins.
Mm.
And a lot of the times, we as a mentor, we shit on each other for stupid crap.
It's a cultural thing. That
It
Yeah.
really
It's a
is.
colored cultural
Like I was
thing.
gonna say now, the thing is like even with learning, people don't want to give you that, man. To learn from someone is an expensive thing. To teach someone something, for me to come and say, yeah, you do that. Go on, like nah, the means is that.
And then
They
they
don't
go,
want to.
nah, you don't, nah, we're not gonna tell you.
Yeah,
That's the
I
other
know.
thing with
Or
people.
they play a game and they beat around the push and they take you away from the thing.
I've had that experience, and I've spoken to you about it off camera. I'm gonna bring it on camera now.
Mm.
Yeah. So like,
Kijk, but
certain-
have I said anything incriminating? Don't
no,
mention
no,
me,
no, no,
man.
no, no, of course. It's
Mention
just a
some other
convers-
Yaasien.
That's the conversation we
It's
had
other
about my interactions with other content creators and so-called influencers, and it's like some of them's like, listen, yeah, you are too small for us, man.
Mm.
We can't talk to you.
Mm.
Like, or you some stuff you say we can't associate with that because,
Yeah.
and I get brand risk. I understand that fully. I get that. But we have a Musa disclaimer for a reason.
Thanks.
Yeah. yeah.
Lawyers.
So
Covered.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain influencers or content creators, and it's like they're like, nah, Kaigi, what value does it get if I come on your show? And then you talk to them off camera, and they're like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But then you talk to them on camera, and they're like, ha, yeah, we here. I'm just like, I don't like that. Like, I like real, bro. Like, I want to smoke an inch with you and talk kak, and then go on camera
Yeah.
and talk kak.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Smoke a
Right on.
Caesar pop together,
Yeah,
you know.
Caesar pop. So one.
So do you pop it
You
in
know
what?
what's kak funny? You know, I'm still smoking Caesar pop from lockdown days because it's the only inch that doesn't pack on my chest. Look how the Matrix found me.
And my jet cigarettes is
You know what I
smoking.
mean?
But
No.
a lot of
Yo.
men have done that. No, went from Marlboro to Caesar pop. No, I mean, how do you wake up in the morning and think, yo, smaak get Caesar pop, man.
But like, when,
Like, how do you go from Marlboro?
bro,
Like,
when I was smoking Marlboro, my pick was always droog.
yeah, no,
What I
that's,
mean, and my
I've
throat
never
is
liked
sore.
that.
But like when I smoke a Caesar pop, it's like, okay,
Not just the normal Caesar. Must be the Caesar pop.
yeah, nah, of course.
Nah, the
Caesar
normal Caesars is like, okay, whoa.
Let's not go
that
there.
was deep in lockdown when you
Yeah.
smoked
Caesar
normal Caesar.
Pacific.
Yeah, kijk, there was most weird inch that came out in lockdown. But so my F1, how the fuck you gonna name an inch after a sport?
I saw an inch and I'm stop already.
Yeah, wait, you'd smoke a China inches.
Huh?
That
I-
China,
I
that
don't know,
was
it was
Chinese
or
inches,
Turkish,
no?
whatever.
Chinese inches.
Oh, the gold cork and
Yes,
my black
a
inch.
Chinese inch,
Yo.
bro. Kijk, I
And
was
it's
deep
long.
in it, bro. Owens when Betso was in the mood. But, you know, we got out.
During
of it.
lockdown, I was very happy that I was not a smoker because I saw people turking for cigarettes, and I'm like, nah, guys, what's happening here?
You know what was the wildest thing I saw in lockdown? No? Like, you know, you get the bar shops that's now selling the inches. No?
Yeah.
But especially here in Gatesville, you see that road going to not to Wembley, to Golden Dish.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
that
yeah.
bunkelage is there.
Yes.
Okay, then you hear by your 109. That shop there on the corner, the red shop, they sell inches. You come in there, and then you see there is means in the shop. Nobody's buying. Everyone's just standing, looking at washing powder, looking at a packet of chips, enjoy. And then you just see there's a brother at the back. You look, you call, you say, and then you're like, okay, then you go there and you pull out the box and you say, what one you want?
And it's the
Drugs,
inches.
bruh.
Yeah, nah, okay, yeah, then
Right.
I
That
just
was
see
such
there.
a wild
Okay,
time.
I see camel filter. I'm like, I don't smoke camel filter, but it's lockdown.
Anything goes.
Yeah, then the funny thing is, no, the means sell out, they can't sell inches there, no? And then you hear someone come in the shop and they say, 2 shops down, then you see how everybody ran out to that shop. Cuck funny. It's like literally like
That's
they're buying
drugs.
drugs.
That's just drugs.
It's a wild time in the world.
Wild,
But
wild.
also that thing of with working with
Yes.
other people.
Mm.
My thing now is because a lot of the times I work with like younger comedians and I'll say content creators, whatever.
Mm.
But I only want to work with people who work. Don't come to me when you go, oh no, we're gonna do this, but I like it first put in the effort to start the thing.
Yeah.
Show me that you are keen, that you want to learn before you go, oh no, I just want to do the thing. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Because we've
Yes.
all seen people that like you have like 4 videos out,
Yeah.
and now you're going, oh yeah, I'm a content creator. It's like, calm down. We put
You
in time and
created some
effort.
content.
Yeah,
You're not a content creator.
yeah. This is the, and then
I've-
even with comedians, they're doing it for like I'll say a few months, and then they go, oh Yaaseen, can I open for you? And I go, there's other people who I'd rather have with me that I prefer, that have put in the effort, that are there to learn. It's like not just about the shine of the thing. They actually want to be better at the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, work makes work, and I only want to work with workers.
Yeah, I also
Yeah.
think like
Earn
it's
stripes
important.
first,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Like I think it's important. Like, you know, when we started our podcast, I said like the first season we had no guests. Season 1, 10 episodes, we had no guests.
Yo, we were just talking.
It was just us.
Yo,
and,
that made me clap.
yeah, but I also think like at that point in time, I said it then, like we can't just get guests. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And use their cloud to blow up.
Yeah.
We need to establish ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and even though after season 1 we only had 15 subscribers, season 2 I was like, you know what? We can maybe reach out to a few guests and I can source people, but also I need to look at people that aren't in the content creation space that want something in return. Just a conversation. And I was like, that's all I thought about. It's like, I want people on my show so we can have a conversation. If it blow up, it blow up. You know what I mean? Like, we always say we don't really care if our podcast does extremely well tomorrow and we become the next best podcast. You know, we become your favorite podcast.
Inshallah,
But
inshallah.
I mean. But like,
why not?
why not? You know what I mean? Like, if this becomes something that we can monetize and make money from, then alhamdulillah, like it was out for us. But we didn't start the podcast to make money. And at the same time, I'm not gonna expect like.
Kiki, but you guys can though, no?
No,
I'll
we
show
can.
you how, don't worry.
I know. Don't worry. But we must spoke.
Oh,
But
you
yeah,
there at the money boys now? At the
Almost.
money levels.
almost very close.
Getting.
Very close. We just
Getting.
hit the subscriber count. You know what I mean? But we got the view count and everything else.
Hey.
But at the same time, like I also don't. We also have an alternative platform in case YouTube doesn't work out, because one day I might have a foot and just start bashing.
Yeah, you
things.
like having foots.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that would make quite content. Man gets fit on podcast.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe not fresh and fit. Then we
Why?
like not so
You
fresh
just-
and fit.
You just fit and fit.
Why is this podcast lagging now?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
masses have-
Is it my internet?
Why
No.
is only one of them buffering?
It's kind of funny. And I've buffered many times. One day, you know, he was telling you, what is it? A kakastocracy thing. And this was telling the story of kakastocracy of Darren Simpson. And the camera was zooming on me and I'm buffering like this. I'm like,
Yeah, you
"Wha-
were properly earthing on it.
what do you mean?
You started going back.
Yeah,
Because
I had
basically, kak is really there's like
a kakastocracy.
substance to the word. It's not just like
Yeah,
I'm
what
sure you've
was-
seen that.
what's
A
name?
kakastocracy is
a
actually a
swear
word.
A
A
kakastocracy.
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 Let's
A
go. Let me
kakastocracy.
just get the word.
Look,
out.
Kakastocracy.
Kakastocracy.
Like a democracy, but a
But it's kak.
kakastocracy.
Kakastocracy.
But it's
Kakastocracy.
a kak democracy.
It's in the Oxford Dictionary. A kakastocracy, noun, government by the least suitable or competent citizens of a state.
That sounds kak.
It's actually a.
That's South Africa.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very.
That's the
that's
term we use.
living the life that I must put it on your ID. You must put the kakastocracy of South Africa. That's the emblem that we want there.
That's crazy. So like, I also won't like.
Kak, man.
I won't let someone come on the show if they don't add value to my show. Also, that's where we have to draw the line, man.
Yeah.
So like, you can't like. I've had people reach out to me like, "Yo, I want to come on your show." That I'm like, okay, what do you want to talk about? For example, if someone doesn't have social media, then I ask them, okay, what do you do? Oh, I'm an accountant. Okay, you want to talk about accounting? Investigate.
Yeah.
What I mean, if you're a chartered accountant, but don't tell me, I'm a student and I'm learning X, Y, and Z, and I want to just talk kak. I want to be like, okay,
Kiki, you
Go
know,
lam with your brass on the weekend.
know,
and talk
you
kak
should
like
actually
you-
look into, like, if you guys are going to continue with a new season, whatever, try and get the taxi gachi.
Can easily.
that's actually just idea.
Seen that?
I get
yeah.
a driver and a guy together.
Bring
Yeah.
them both.
Those are two different episodes.
Yeah.
It's two different jobs, please.
But you
No,
see,
but they've
the-
been together.
bro,
The two of them
the-
have been together
the
since
brotherhood,
like, yo.
the brotherhood between a gachi and a driver.
Nah,
No.
Kiki, yeah, there's a
That's
bond
the
there,
thing.
Sinjay.
I saw na. Yo,
There's
there's
a
also
bond
the bond the Gachi has with his audience. I won't say the people that get in the taxi. It's
His
an audience.
audience,
yeah.
It's
Audience,
the
yeah.
performance. There was a bra running somewhere. It was in Clement Minder, and he was running to the taxi, but he still had his engine. He was busy trying to smoke his engine just before he got into the taxi. And the Gachi just like we saw him coming. They were like 2 steps away. He just made so, and the way they gave the entry off, there was 2 drags, enough for the Gachi to take 2 drags, and it happened so seamless. I saw no words. These people did not know each other. They just everybody got escaped, got in the taxi, and moved in one fluid motion. I was like, that is the art of our people. Like, yo,
Yeah.
we got the
Yeah.
words down. It's fine. We
I've said
understand.
this once and I'll say it again. A gachi is the #1 best customer service representative in South Africa.
Yes.
That's
Easy.
just,
Yeah.
I was when I was in school, no? I used to wait for the taxi, man. I used to take taxi home. And I would always wait for one taxi because that gachi would put me in the front seat with an ANC and he would give me
Taxi queen.
Yeah, Sinjay.
Basically.
But because you was I can't smoke in the back.
17.
I was 17 at the time. So
Check the
but now, Kaigi, they would put me in the front seat and then they would let me like put my bag over the front so people can't see my school emblem.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't look like a schoolboy thing in the front seat, man. Because I'm obviously chubs and big also. So I would wait for that
2
taxi.
for 1. Oh, yeah.
2 for 1, bro.
Chubs and big.
Chubs and big. So then I would wait for that taxi, but when I get in, it's like, oh, where, bro? I don't have to say where I must get
Yeah.
off. You know when you in a taxi, you like you're practicing.
It's like you're on
okay,
contract.
I'm scatterplane,
The-
scatterplane, my bro.
Yeah.
You know, you try to figure out, must I go ham with this, bro? Must I talk like a, you know? And you're like, okay, scatterplane. But then you forget that one taxi, they know, oh, you're that bro from scatterplane. Okay. Safe. You just get in. Yes, bro.
I used
Easy.
to travel Belleville to Athlone, and then for UW's at least, UW's Athlone,
Yeah.
Adelaine.
What did you do at UW's, by the way? What were you planning to
BA
like?
Psych and English. I have one semester to
Oh,
finish.
I studied
Like
that as well.
I've just basically one semester of psychology that was outstanding, and then I just was like, this is not my thing. Also, so my understanding of university was,
Yo, one semester.
we're gonna go and we're going to make information, and we're gonna discover new information. Because my whole school life, I was like, these are people are telling me things that already exist. At what point in my life can I find things and make these things that must exist? Like, this is the thing why I love comedy now, because I don't ever want to tell a joke that's already existed. I want to be the first one to figure out this thing. So if something is like low-hanging fruit, a gag, then I go, I'm better than this. It's fine. Like I want to write my own joke.
You opt for the more complex. And the
Yeah,
more,
like a thing that's me originally.
Yeah, so you don't have ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Mine's the OG original.
It all happens in my corp. So that thing with university just felt like school, and it was frustrating to go. So this is just school 2.0. Like
Yeah.
it's just
Basically.
the padded
Yeah, no.
fashion. Like because in the tutorials I could fuck with the tutorial because we all discussing conversation, like discussing topics, and I could be a part of it. Someone's
Yeah.
gonna like battle me. Then I was like, nah, this stuff is done. Anyway, back to the taxi.
Yes.
Then
Taxi, yeah.
there was a taxi. I can't remember the name now, but the driver, like because I used to also get in front, and then she.
Oh,
would,
and I'm the taxi queen
Oh.
also. You know the life.
I was 19 years
Take-
old, please.
Takes one to know one.
I was gonna say now, it takes one to know one.
A taxi
you
king. Respect my place in this
know.
house.
Okay, sure.
Then so the because she knew Cyberand was my thing, I used to fall asleep in the taxi. Then they would wake me up to go, let's get off by Cyberand Park. Then I used to fall off your fastest, but also she used to play jams. She used to play like Kenny G and like Whitney
Oh.
Houston, but like
You was
obviously
like
yacht
old
mix,
school.
yeah, but like soft yacht.
Oh yeah.
Soft yacht. You get soft yacht?
Yes.
Yacht. So I've tried to figure out what's the definition of yacht music, right?
Uh-huh.
Yacht music is a song that you can laugh, cry, and sing at the same time and dance.
Sober and drunk.
Yes,
I think it gets better with the different emotions the more drunk you become.
but it's laugh, cry, dance, and sing. That is a yacht song. Any song that you can do that is
Trust-
considered.
trust
Usually a
and
song that you
believe.
can sing
Yeah.
to, that they put the yacht beat
Just
with.
Go
Now you can dance to
Go
it.
easy on me. Like you'll see all like that's such a valid point, bro. Like verified by the opinion 2.0, man, bro.
That's another thing.
That's
kijk,
fucking crazy.
on school, the transition that we were talking about earlier. No?
Mm,
Mama, yeah, we didn't know about yacht numbers. What the boomer? I learned, bro.
that's
Yeah.
life.
I learned.
It was
You,
life.
you learn the art
Winter
of that
Wonderland,
of
Ratanga.
that treble.
Bro.
that-
Sure, that
Wonderland
phone machine.
Ratanga.
Bro.
Winter Wonderland, yo.
You
Ah,
don't- you
okay,
don't
ah,
know
winter.
that.
Nah,
You don't know that.
no.
Your Winter Wonderlands was different than
Our
ours.
Yeah.
Winter Wonderlands was a Grand West.
Oh,
That's where ours
now
was.
that's even past the what's the name in town?
That's
Huh?
The convention center. Wait, where
Oh
was it?
yeah.
No, the
Convention
Good Hope
Center.
Center.
Good Hope Center
Good Hope
used to
Center
have.
used to.
yeah,
And the
so-
Fanta Fat Jam.
yo.
You guys, do you know Fanta Fat Jam?
Yes.
Yeah. And then Dockside also. It was so
Dockside,
grateful.
yeah.
Like my parents, used to, my
Dockside.
mom used to take us to Dockside because she was like, if I drop you off, then I know where you are.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be with other people, like strangers and stuff. So my mom would drop us at the steps. She would watch us walk up the steps because the bouncers would like, no, if you're with your parents, come, don't
Yeah.
stand in a line. What is this? Then we walk in, and then my parents would fetch us there also. So
That's
all our friends used to like drive with us because they go, oh no, like the friends' parents would go, oh no, you with
You're going
them
out
and
to
they
them
safe.
and whatever,
It's
it's
gonna
like
be
it's
safe.
fine. There's parents involved, so they
That's
trust.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not-
my Tanya
not
used to be
Dockside
like
to
that,
church,
but
no.
then my Oma would find out, and then it's different.
Yeah.
Then she would come rip me out.
Yaaseen, please report to
That happened to me,
phone, yeah.
man, bro. Kykie, atmosphere. Before it was, bro, I'm lamming. Kykie, I saw tell my Tanya drop me. She said, "Mommy, I'm gonna meet a girl here tonight." And I why? I'm lamming with a gun, talking. They I just see my best friend come from mom and come, bro, what you doing? He say, my bro, your Oma's here outside. You wanna make you in your mood? Yo, bro. at the house for a year.
Yeah, but atmosphere on a Friday. Sure.
Yeah, that's the way I cut
That was,
myself out of the
That
conversation.
was a
Yeah, no,
thing.
you had
That's
the
a south-
fever.
That's a southern suburbs thing there.
You know what's
to be
funny,
honest.
no?
It's a wild time in the
Dockside,
world.
no? Dockside, I know Dockside is Hillsong
Hillsong,
Church. That's
Yeah.
it. But some of the floors are still there. The church hasn't removed it. There's like some floors that
Some dance
The
floors.
Yeah.
sides and the upstairs and the downstairs also.
you can access. Like the church is full 3 stories, but there's parts of the church that even if you take the sticker off the elevator, it has the dance floor names on it still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
written there.
cheaply redid it. Just like put a sticker over it. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah, used to Brooks quote here. It's still engraved there on the
No,
furniture.
like it's crazy. Like, and it's funny because there's people that I know that would go to Dockside literally a paar months before it became Hillsong,
Became Hillsong.
and now they're also at Hillsong, and there's still that party vibe.
Getting
at
higher
that
on the
church.
wrong things.
You know what I mean?
the
now
memories.
they
They're
always-
sitting there and the memories
And
is
some
coming.
of the leaders are all like, yeah, we used to, get high, and now they get high on praises, and I'm just like, I didn't
that's
catch it
crazy.
back then, but now I understand. I was like, yo, this used to be a
They were
club.
in the,
Yeah.
yo.
You know what I
That's
mean?
crazy.
Buffaloes and Jaws moving all time, bro.
Yeah, that's apparently there was a rave floor there.
Yeah,
bro,
which
okay,
needs
the
all the
white
white
gloves
gloves and the
Spikes,
mask.
buffs,
And a
dungarees.
foam party. So why would you? Oh, so first time I went to Dockside. It was the week. I think it was like the week after I got my specs, my first pair of specs. I was like in grade 9. Then I lost it at Dockside also. And specs is not cheap, yo. The way my mom moored me also, and then she made me phone Dockside to go. Is it there? Did anybody find Yaasien specs?
Why
I
was it
like,
called Dockside if there was no ships nearby? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to understand it now.
Because it was dark inside. So
Was
it's
it dark
dockside.
inside?
Dockside.
I know
it
it's
wasn't dockside. It was
No, it's
dockside.
not dockside on the dock, but I mean, there's no docks near Canal. Okay, there is, but like,
It was no. There was
What's that
Mr.
over
Fake.
there?
There's a fake
the
river. there.
canal there.
Yeah.
It's nowhere close to being a dock, but
But I mean, hey, so tell us about the Jai Funny Festival and if you have any shows coming up. Like, now's your chance. to
oh yeah,
speak
that
about
part. So so I run the Jive Funny Championship, which is like the idols for
The funny
new
festival.
New
yeah,
comedians.
the idols for the new comedians,
Okay.
right? So we did we opened the thing, people signed up, and then we had like 93 men sign up for the competition. Then yesterday we had the auditions, but this is gonna come out in a few weeks time. So
So, yeah,
it's
a few weeks
okay.
ago.
think
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, we went through I think like 70 minutes. We had to hear 3 minutes of 70 people's comedy.
Mm.
Just think, some of them have done comedy before, some of them have not. Some of them are amazing, and some of them are
is
not.
just- yeah.
Mm.
So, and then we also saw people think what comedy is, and they say these. A lot of people think comedy is a space you can just say wild things, you can just say racist things, but it's not.
Mm.
If you understand the world and the surrounding, then it's funny.
Mm.
So yeah, so anyway, so out of that 70 minutes, so we brought it down to 26.
Sure.
Then we go so I put them in heats, and then every week every Wednesday night at Canal Walk at the auditorium there'll be a heat, and then and then the finals is like the winner of each of that.
Sorry.
What's it?
My mind went somewhere else.
Yeah, lol.
Hit.
We're not doing drugs here. And
No
then,
drugs.
then we have the finals, and then from the finals they get to perform at the Funny Fest. The Funny Fest happens at the Baxter every year. This is the 24th year, and there's like 33 shows in a month. So as a new comic, right, you performing for 600 people, basically more than every day for a whole month. You're seeing a big percentage of Cape Town, and Cape Town seeing you. So your
It's a
career
lot of
starts.
exposure.
Yeah.
Your career starts, and then also besides performing for Cape Town, also you get to hang out with the people on the lineup, and they get to see you. Like I had the experience, and you
Yes.
get to see them, and you go, I can do this thing. You can take it to the next level, and then your career basically starts from the thing.
Yeah,
So-
because you're sharing a stage with the names.
Yeah.
with
That's
all
where
of
you
the
must
names.
now, with Trevor now with him, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, did you enter the competition as a, like,
Yeah.
and now you one of the people that judge,
That judges the
super
thing.
lit.
It's
Full circle,
it's
bro.
it blows my
Alhamdulillah.
mind when I think about it. So a few weeks ago, one of the new guys asked me, how is the prize? The prize money is like 5,000 rand. You also win a laptop and like a data contract with MTN. Anyway, so he's like, yeah, but the money's been 5,000 for so long. Why isn't it more? Then I go, if you think the money is the prize of the
prize,
competition,
uh-uh.
it's not the
It's not,
thing.
bro.
Then it's not for you.
Yeah,
actually.
I told him like, yo, don't sign up. It's fine. Leave the
It's
competition
sparring
right
for
now.
you to win that competition. It's a quite networking
Bruh,
experience.
Yeah.
It's
the
next
whole
level.
guy.
Because you do
It's the start of a career. It's
There we
like,
go.
Hey, bro,
you do
it's
TV, you do
literally-
radio, you do
Yeah.
all those things. Also, you go, the people of the media come to the show.
Mm.
So you're getting, I remember the first time I did it, I got cast for ads after that because they were like, yo, we like this look, come. So then you like, you're going into a different world of your whole life, stuff that opportunities you've never even thought of.
You never
and-
know what comes from that.
And that's what
Seems
you,
like-
you get to get. And yeah, that thing
people
is.
just need to understand that and not be like, oh, this is a competition for a prize.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not
It's almost
the
like
end.
it's like you always say, man. What do? You don't invest in. You invest in people, right?
Yeah, you invest
Yeah.
in the
So-
person.
So that whole experience is the prize isn't winning the 5K and the data contract and the laptop. The prize is the opportunity to get so much more opportunities.
So
Not that
even just to be in the competition is a dope thing because a lot of the times, like I was saying, we perform in like shit spots, restaurants, bars, places that comedy works, places comedy don't work. But when you perform at the competition, you perform for an auditorium of like, I think it's like 150 people,
Oh,
a
yes.
full room that's there to see you.
It's a lekker vibe.
It's a,
a
when
lekker
you,
vibe. Yeah, I've been there
Yes,
a few
yeah,
times.
yeah.
It is lekker. It's
then you
lekker.
go,
That's
the
what
whole
it is,
room
yeah.
wants you to win. No one is against anything you're gonna say. So as a
Ah.
performer, you start getting belief, like, yo, I can do this thing.
Yeah.
People that don't know me can understand me. People like out of their world. So again, it's a great experience to be a part of the competition also.
Okay.
And then from there, if everybody just gets better because everybody steps the game up.
Okay, lekker. So now, how many times do you have shows? I know Concentrate was your latest one that you were doing.
Yeah.
So like, when do you have another show, and like, where can people like watch you if they want to come see you in person?
My calendar's so idea. Like I genuinely, you say this
I
now.
thought you were gonna get like some. Nah, I'm gonna be here.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Like I'll be performing at Funny Fest this year.
Okay.
And then I'm also doing Grahamstown, and I've got shows. So the thing is, again, we perform so much during like the week and during the month because we're doing fundraisers, we're doing corporate events, we're doing charities. Like again, alhamdulillah, I have work, and also work makes work. So that thing of the shows are always happening everywhere. I also want to take it to the Mensa. Like I don't want our people to travel to the other side of the mountain for
That's what I was
stuff.
gonna
I go, yo,
ask.
we can make stuff here for
Yeah.
us.
So
The
like-
same thing with our content. We go, you can say all your words and it's not seen as a swear word because it's said within a community of people. Like you're
Yeah.
making stuff that goes viral for us.
It's relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I go, we don't always need to go to a theater. We can also just have it in a restaurant. And it's a good night.
I know
it's fun.
you've done shows recently in Sabran Park. Is
We
it
used to do at
Sabran Park?
Timbuktu in
There we
Sabran
go.
Park. It was a vibe also. And then we do now Rumi in Pinelands, which is also like a,
Okay.
it's the thing of it's an halal space. The comedy is not always halal because it's comedy. It happens, but
Yeah.
I've also seen I've seen aunties and uncles laugh for. So one of the comedians did a joke about drunk driving, and they laugh like they understood what drunk driving is.
Most likely they
You
did.
never
Yeah.
know.
But again, they laughing. I go, that's all that it is. Like we're just people, and
Just like
everybody's
yourself,
people, and everybody's
Yeah.
laughing. So, like when we do shows, it's not like we don't do Muslim shows. We do shows that's like it's in Muslim spaces maybe,
It's for the people.
but it's for everybody.
Yeah.
But so that thing of like I want to make it accessible for everybody to get. That's the mission that I am on because I go, someone gave me the opportunity to do comedy, and I only have matric and I have a career. I pay bills. Alhamdulillah, I get to travel. We get to do all nice things. But I go, I only have matric, and it's just from talking
you still
cock.
only
Yes.
have matric.
So I go, if I
Yeah.
can give that opportunity to someone else, then what more do you want in the
Yeah.
world is to make
Exactly.
someone better.
So now, when is
Yeah.
your next show? So we can come to a show. That's
So-
what I want to
Okay,
know.
so Wednesday nights I will be hosting the competition. Like
Okay.
I hosted as well besides running it.
Yes.
And then I don't know when this comes out, but again, just follow me on the socials, and then you'll see where the stuff happens. I
Yeah,
can
all
post,
of you.
I can post about the stuff because I go, it happens everywhere. I also share my friends' stuff because I go, if you don't come to mine, go to my friends. Like I don't lose if you go to my friend's show. No one goes, oh, we saw one show over the month, we're not gonna go to another.
Yeah.
Because I go, my friends are quiet. I don't hang out with cuck people.
Thanks. Hello.
I used to think we're friends, but
Maybe one day, inshallah, it'll be big.
no, but the thing I go, so if I recommend you to go to my friend shows, you must go because it's another person that I know everyone will enjoy. So
Yeah.
again, we can all just have more than one liquor time. A lot of times people go, oh, I went out once for the month or for the week. Then I go, yo, that's my job. I go out every night is like a good time, but we can all just I make stuff that's not expensive. The shows that we have now at Canal, it's 50 rand, right? But it means that
affordable.
and also there's like a drink and there's the snack that comes with it also, and
The
a quiet
picture.
show. Yeah, there's a printed photo nogal.
Yeah.
Is it
my
still on the
bro,
fridge?
It's not even on the fridge. It's on my award.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yo.
wow.
Yeah,
No, but again, that thing of like it's inexpensive, good times, and you get to see local comedy that looks like you, that sounds like you. What again? Like, leave your house.
Yeah.
Go out.
Yeah, go see the rest of the world.
Leave your children by your mommy and
Yeah.
your daddy, and
Take
then
your
you
mochi
go
to
with your
Burger King and then
your wife
go
out.
to the.
Man, at Burger King.
I'm sorry, no.
Yeah.
Go to what places in Canal?
Anat? I don't know.
No, another also on the list.
Go to,
Kijk,
ladies and
don't-
gentlemen, go
don't
to-
buy food in Canal
Right.
ook.
Go to Nando's and then go to.
Yeah, there's a Turkish place that's now also in Canada, the Dona.
Doner.
Wait,
Turkish
wait.
doner.
Wait.
Turkish
What's
doner.
that place? Navo. Go to Navo.
Is that in Canal?
Yeah, it's in
It's not,
Century City.
it's, yeah, it's not
But
in
it's
the
in.
version.
But
They
also
are-
there's
but
that
they
Woolies
moved.
now is
No?
also liquor. That
Is
they
it?
have
Far,
around.
but not far, but it's like
That's
down
a-
Because
the
I see
around
there's
the
one
corner,
in
yeah.
town.
They are.
It's the second branch that they opened.
Yes.
But again, they
Because
are.
they did well by the first one.
It's
Shout
also
out.
that thing that you do with the plug, or you also go, yo, Cape Town got perfected food places.
Nah, really.
Like
Yeah,
everywhere
Cape
you
Town.
go, it also is a blessing as a Muslim that you can get this. I can
No,
eat
that's
nearly
true.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And people that isn't halal go, your food is toch is kak.
Doesn't matter.
You know,
Doesn't
that's.
matter you're not halal. There's a place next door that is.
No, it's not,
I-
not
I
allowed.
think-
We will see you soon.
Yeah.
Eventually, we will see you.
I think like for me, that was one of the hardest things to transition from. But it's also because I wasn't exposed to enough halal spots, man. You know what I mean? So like I only knew, like, for example, there's one restaurant in Goodwood, that like till this day, I miss the pizza. The pizza is the
Oh,
best.
who's this
in
now?
the-
Starts with the A, maybe.
Yes, but like, my bro, my parents still eat there. But like,
Huh?
the owner of that place and my father or brother, he know me from when I was a klein chi. And I said to him like, yo uncle, like, can't you, open a halal branch? She's like, we have enough money to keep it this way. And
Good
I'm
for
just
them.
like, so I'm like, you know what, no? Good for you.
Yeah.
Now I also might open a restaurant that makes the same type of food and it's halal, and I'll make 7 times the money.
Ask him to franchise him.
I tried, but he don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but also the thing of there's enough for everybody.
I'll try again.
We can
We'll
all.
try again.
Yeah, the what's and also the non-Muslims, they also need that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
No, but
people want to go on and say, "Okay, why is all the Spurs standing halal?" But my bro,
But the thing is like the you don't lose. There's no losing with it when you become halal because
Yeah.
it's like
Hey, bro,
the
kijk,
Muslim people don't drink,
yeah.
so they eat more.
Yeah.
but also,
You
But
don't
also, Claremont has 2 Spurs, and they close to each other, and they both still exist. They both make money, so you go.
Yeah.
You can
Bruh,
exist in both.
you know what's
spaces.
crazy?
Exactly.
The only thing that I'm someone who was non-Muslim and I ate bacon. Bacon tastes exactly the same.
Does it?
It's exactly the same. You know why? Because it's the cut of meat. It's on the shoulder. Bacon is cut from the shoulder. No? So if you go to Woolworths, you can buy halal streaky bacon. It's beef bacon. The
No,
cut
it's-
is called bacon.
He's
no?
making cut from the bacon cut from the shoulder.
The
as well.
shoulder, yes, or the
No,
back.
I thought all the years was come from the pigs. Like,
Nice. So
Nah.
there's back
the
bacon.
boat.
There's look here.
Ah.
There's back bacon. No?
uh-uh.
There's leg bacon, and then there's shoulder bacon. No? That's the 3 cuts. But the term bacon doesn't mean pork. You can have beef bacon
Oh, it's
too.
a
Yeah,
sli-
yeah.
It's a
slice,
cut, it's a
yeah.
slice.
cut.
Yeah.
It's a thin slice from the neck with a piece of fat on it, right? So if you go to Woolworths, you can literally buy halal streaky beef bacon. If you go to Canada, there's a place called Shelby's. That guy's like, you
They
like
sell
some
the
bacon?
Turkey. What?
Yeah. Wraps.
Yeah.
That guy is like, hello, my friend, how are you?
Mm.
They are a Muslim-owned company, but they have bacon. People's like, bacon, is it halal? They're like, yes, but it's not. Bacon is not.
Turkey. It's
Only South
turkey.
Africans think
Turkey
bacon
bacon.
is
Yeah.
pork.
Mm.
But at the same time, like, for you Muslims that are wondering what pork tastes like, bacon and bacon tastes exactly the same. The term bacon means make-believe bacon.
Also, just stop wondering. Take that thought out of your
Yeah,
mind. It's
yeah.
gonna lead you astray.
No, legit, like I promise you, I've encountered so many Muslim people are like, yo, I wonder what that tastes like, because people go so crazy about it. Like
that's
people,
true, though.
they over bacon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, no, bacon did slap until I understood that. Okay, wait, bacon also.
It's
There
the
was a
same
time-
thing.
It's the same thing, because one day I was by my Muslim cousin and my auntie made us now, breakfast. And I'm like, wait, I was like, is this bacon? But there's people's in Muslim. And she's like, no, it's bacon.
Why did you
Mm.
question the food? You see?
Nah, 'cause I'm like, wait,
You
but
might as well
aren't-
you became
I'm like,
free
wait,
to-
aren't you Muslim though? Because I like pork ginger. I'm a Christian. I can eat pork ginger according to certain beliefs of the Christian faith. You can. Now I'm like, but why am I? This is my Muslim auntie's house. We come here on la barang ginger. And they always ask us if we're gonna bribe. We must rather bribe by them because the grids are halal.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
So like, why are we eating pork here?
Yeah, that
And
must be
that's-
quite if you're Christian and you have Muslim family, because then you never need to bring meat to the
But here's
bride.
the best part.
Just bring the potato salad,
Yeah,
please.
That's fine, yeah.
Now,
Leave
when
this-
I became Muslim, my parents got that opportunity now. Because now I started buying the meat at home when I was living there. I was like, Kegi, you just can't buy meat anymore. I'm buying the meat now, and I'm going to this butcher, and I'm buying the meat, and you still eat halal. And when I move
Quality.
out, you can eat your pork.
Excellence.
You know what I mean? We know where we get our meat, Musa.
Yeah.
Shout out, you know.
And now
you
you're
know.
still buying the meat.
Of course. My parents still eat their
If you
meat.
say shout out, you must say the company's name. You can't go shout out and then not name the
No, they
main.
can't know our connect.
Yeah, they can't connect.
Sorry.
I'll expose
I
them.
am the connect, actually, just
Yeah.
to be honest.
Fairfield.
Nah.
No, bruh.
No.
Must for Fairfield.
Down.
That's for
Woods.
Fairfield.
Oh,
bruh.
no.
Bruh, Fairfield rob the people.
Yes,
the
sir.
prices.
They cheap.
I am not associated with anything other than what I have said on this podcast. Please,
Yeah, me neither.
if Fairfield want to sponsor me,
Yeah, I was about to say
I'll
that.
still do
right?
an ad for you.
I'm still here.
And they're all looking for people to ads. Like when I say that, I was a Fairfield customer for 2 years, and now with my friend here and the butcher that I'm getting my meat from now, I pay very good prices for quality meat.
That meat
Yeah.
fell off the back of the bucket over there.
Nah,
I fall.
That's fine.
That's fine, man. You
It
know,
come all.
you know what I mean. We
Say
sorted.
Bismillah.
You know?
And I think
Blow
also
3
like at the
times the
same
spoon,
time, I was questioning my auntie then because I was like, gay, and then one day she was like, listen here, bro, like it's actually the same thing. And then I ate it and I was like, oh. And then now I explain to people, one day I tricked my family at home, like I tricked them. My sister was still eating bacon. My parents stopped eating pork when I was living there with my wife, but my sister would still. So one day I tricked. I said, I'm gonna make breakfast this morning, and I'm gonna throw bacon in there, and then I'm just gonna let them think now. My sister now think, bruh, she didn't even know the difference. She was like, but wait, Mix, can't you not eat this stuff? So I said, I didn't touch it. I just fried it. I was now, but it was bacon the whole time.
Just now,
Jesse.
All.
I'm sorry.
your family just found out they're Muslim now.
Inshallah.
If you eat bacon, you just try. That's one time.
You don't drink already. You know what I
You
mean?
just say you're raping now, then it's
You know what I mean?
over.
Just a few lines. You know what I mean? Daddy, I can teach you. My father's a preacher, so he'll never convert.
Same like same but just a different font.
You know what I mean? It's just in the, yeah, what's it called? What's that thing called?
Windings.
No, I mean, what did you learn in school, man? Cursive. Yeah,
Cursive.
sling cursive. So, to close with the show,
Can you just,
because
by the way, did any of you write in cursive ever?
I love
Nah.
writing cursive.
So that's like a...
Nah, my handwriting is horrible. It's
Yeah.
still, I should have spent a few more years
Even
under
if I
cursive.
try to write normally, because I want to write fast, it just turns into cursive because the pen just doesn't leave the page. So it just turns into
You're doing
cursive
handwriting
the way-
neat.
okay,
No,
so
not at all.
you
I-
lazy.
I sometimes I write stuff.
Lazy
and like
Yaasien.
2 days later I go read
No,
it
no, no,
and it's like,
same.
what did I write?
I don't know if there's any... I mean, how's your handwriting?
Horrible.
Okay, and yours? Kak as well.
Both mine.
Yaasen's don't write neat.
Not
Yeah.
at all. We're
Yeah.
all
We
meant to be
can, we can
doctors.
actually just do stats now and then make our own stereotypes of Yaasien. Also because there was I don't know if you saw the TikTok where Sambra was like, it was
Go
saying
to
these
Yaasien's
are the
house.
these are the worst names for Brasa. Then Yaasien was one of the names. Then I was like, this night don't even know me.
What was
Okay.
it? That young lady?
I think
The
so.
red flags.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. They said, Yaasen's up.
They tag-
You think you're
when-
Muslim? Yeah,
yeah.
We see you, bro.
Whenever they say something, then you just the yellow makes a tag me like, I was like, I don't care.
Again, that other
Okay,
one
now-
of that... Mommy, I'm gonna go to Yaasien's house. And they go, Sip.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
that Yaasien.
Like,
I was fully that Yaasien.
See, they blame
in
you.
high school.
They
Every
always
my
used
bro,
you.
yeah, I was going out with a girl, right?
Mm.
In high school still. It was early days of high school.
Oh, so you're
On-
not? Oh, sorry.
What now?
Oh, it's fine. Carry on.
March. On a Friday, because she lived like quite far away from me. On a Friday, I'll take a bus. She lived close to my oma. Right? So on a Friday, I take a bus to my oma. I go change, then I take a walk to her. On a Friday, that one Friday, they come there, all my brassa, with my O to fetch me. Because they faced their parents, they're going to Yaasien. Yaasien's not at home.
Yeah.
They came to fetch
Oh,
me
so your
there
O
to
came
take
too.
me home.
Mm.
Because they're coming to me.
Yeah,
Without telling me.
But this is the problem. If you act like the good guy, then your brother will tell the parents, oh no. That you a problem with I think the Yaasiens is that parents like Yaasiens. So then you can be used as a scapegoat.
I think that's very true.
You know what's
That is
crazy?
true.
now?
New stereotypes for Yaasiens.
We're the good guys.
Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Huh? Do you drive a Polo?
No.
Did you drive a Polo?
No, I had a Jetta once, and my dad had a Polo that I drove maybe for like
Okay,
a month.
okay, excused. Did you drive a Polo ever?
No.
A Mark
Never.
1.
Yes.
Mark 1.
No.
Mark 1?
Mm,
I was a Toyota boy. Like we've
Oh,
always had
toy boy.
Corollas.
Toy boy.
Okay.
Corollas has been in
Okay,
the,
so
in the
that
families.
that's the thing.
that stereotype
Families
is
either go
debunked.
VW
Yeah.
or
That's-
Toyota.
That stereotype is debunked because there was someone I saw on social media saying all Yaasiens that live in the south drive polos.
Nope. Nope.
Nah,
Okay,
nah.
What's for that person?
Unfortunately, like
Now we know.
we know that's debunked.
Mythbusters.
You know?
Yaasien edition.
You know. Okay. Now the other question was, okay, now but you both went to Livingston, so that's already you are at Waterboomer, but okay, now
I thought you
Same,
were
same
gonna.
but different.
same
I
but different.
genuinely thought you were gonna go. Question. Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings.
What you know about me? That's crazy. Okay, so to wrap up now, because this is a long
Wrapping
episode. Yeah, nah, legitimately, bro. Like we could go on for hours if we wanted to, you know. But Emo's gonna hate us. It's been 2 hours, and you know.
And a flop before that
and
2
it was
hours.
a flop, and you know it.
At least you flopped early, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now another stereotype is debunked. Not all Yaasiens are late.
Nah, I'm late. Are you early?
Always late.
Nah, he was early
He's
today, so he
usually
debunked it.
He's
Nah,
usually
but that's why I
No.
know.
I've been going
No,
early.
there's an exception.
I've
It
been
doesn't
coming early.
debunk.
This last. No, wait. I can't.
Okay, now.
Use the right words.
how
We
does
will
Arina
give
feel
you
about
the-
that?
Go back. Okay, there's it.
Been
there's it.
arriving.
Okay, now wait. The first time you came, we held you for an hour because our system
Yeah,
was fucked
But
up.
even with me waiting an hour, I still came late. I arrived late.
Hmm.
And the second time, did I arrive late?
No, you can want
You
that.
see,
Oh.
here's the
No, that's
thing,
because I
right?
had my mochi with me. She's like,
Yaasien's come late. There's nothing wrong with coming late.
yeah, long.
Do you have any children?
I don't have children.
Okay, he comes late.
I take my time.
also,
Also, the world, guys, when people say a time, no, as long as you're not like an hour late and you are informed, you have informed the people. Let's say even no, as long as you're not a half an hour late, it's fine. The world is not as stressful as you think.
yeah, I was gonna say
Nothing needs to
now.
be at 2 o'clock.
No.
If I say, oh no, I'm gonna send you the Excel sheets at 2 o'clock. No, the world is less. Be less stressful.
What do you
Relax
do
a
on
bit.
Excel sheets? Aren't you a comedian?
I do fuck all. I
So you don't
Yo,
excel.
I don't even use these hands for computers. If you wanna understand how soft my hands are, not gebouw, I'm not even. I hold a mic. That's
No
the
carpal
most.
tunnel, nothing.
Nothing. I'm
Yeah.
not even touching keyboards. My
I'm
hands are soft.
24 and I struggle with carpal tunnel already because
Because
of
you
this.
school.
I don't have to. That's why I have 3
Now
children.
you see, that's why you suffer from car. You should
Yeah, no, maybe not.
use that Ingrams on the top shelf. Bro.
Yeah,
Strengthen, bruh.
It's
Strengthen.
wild out here, bro.
yeah, it's crazy. Now your English is wild, no? English is crazy.
But Ingram's toenails.
Yeah. Nah, I agree with that. Like 15
Okay.
minutes is decent. That's still okay to be 15 minutes
Yeah,
late. Like.
it's-
But like once people start stressing, where you now? Like I messaged you because I thought you on time to go somewhere else. So I was like, Kegi, like, hold on a bit.
Do have something else to go to, but again,
As long as nobody's going to die, like literally die, it's fine.
yeah. Again,
Life goes
my
on.
job is not. This is the other thing that when people, and especially with people of influence, they go, "What's your opinion on the matter?" Guys, again, I only have matric. Stop asking me for my opinion on kak. Like I'm not a representative for people or for anybody. I might look like you, I might sound like you, but I'm not you.
I
have
just
my own way
arrive.
of- yeah, I think when like you post something and they go, "Oh, you feel this way about it," it's just a joke. Just take the joke. That's all that it is. And I feel like we now with the internet we hold people with influence, not even influence people that have a following to a other standard to what they would hold themselves.
Yeah.
Just carry on with your life. Make the choice for yourself. When people ask who I'm gonna vote for, I don't know.
So early. Are you one of those guys? Do you actually vote for someone with you?
I try and do the research before, but I also gotta do it for myself. And I'm not gonna talk about who I'm gonna vote for because
nah,
it's my own fight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I always tell people that I was telling the youth to vote because there was a statistic on the last episode that, like, 67% of people in my age group between 18 and 26 aren't registered to vote. And, like, people's going crazy about it. And I'm like, man, bro, just go vote, man.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't know who to vote for, just go
find
so.
the so to
Just-
do the things.
Just
Yo,
vote
now you
for
do that
someone.
and you land on like
I feel like you went, no, don't say that. No, don't say
Don't
that.
say
No,
that.
don't say that.
I wanted to say a color, but nah, I'm like,
How do you, this is a Dhaka party.
Yeah. If the Dhaka party, Owens just vote. If you don't know, who just vote for the Dhaka party.
Kijk, there's an Islamic party. If you Muslim, just vote for them. There's a
Al-Jamaa is
you know,
there. So
there's
there
a-
was a soccer party. I remember on the ballot at one point.
And there's a
Yeah,
Christian party.
the
also
the
there.
logo was the soccer ball.
Yeah.
Yo, kijk, how's that if we win penalties for everyone?
No more offsides.
Yeah, no
What
more
I mean.
There will be a shootout though, but
Yeah, so to close off now, we like to ask our guests a simple question, right? A simple question is like, if you could, and this is now for both of you, and we've answered this before, but we're gonna ask you again.
could read my mind, love. Back to the yacht. It's a callback, guys.
Yeah.
My thoughts will
Yeah,
turn-
there
Anyway,
we go. If you could change anything in the last 4 years, what would it be and why?
yo,
It's not a COVID period now.
you know, like I feel like the world we live in is better than the world we lived in. Right? The people we are now, we are better than what we were 4 years ago. Like now is the best time to be the people we are. Because whenever people go, oh no, I'm an old soul. I enjoy 80s music. I go, we lived in apartheid in the 80s. I don't want to go back to the old times. Oh no, guys. I know they look like they dress liquor, but again, oppression was there. If I had to change anything in the last 4 years, it would be that I bought cryptocurrency.
Yo, what?
Yeah,
But
we've
also,
been there.
again, the other thing is I also go, the world is fine now. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm very happy with what I have. Like, I wish I had more, but at the same time, what I have is suffice.
have enough.
Yeah, I also, like, I have everything and everyone that I love. And even if they weren't here, I'd also go, yo, that's God's plan, to quote a great poet of our time, Drake. But
Yeah.
that thing of,
Hey.
that thing of, go, I wouldn't change
Push-ups.
anything in the last 4 years. I don't know, what would you change?
Anita Max Wayne.
Kijk, I don't know, like, is this the second time or the third time I'm
Third.
answering?
Third time
time.
I'm asking you this.
I think, kijk, I think
Something must have
It comes
changed.
with a
Nah,
different
kijk,
thing
ja,
every
you
time.
know what I've come to realize now is that, you know what, no? Over the last 4 years, I think I would have liked to have tried more new things. Sinjay,
yeah.
because maybe we're coming, like you say, we're coming out of like apartheid and all of that stuff. There's still a lot of old mindsets, even in people in our generation. It's like, Owens, don't be bang to try new things, man. You know, don't listen to your brother, they push, they're not gonna stand with you one day.
He's just trying to say that he wish he chased more kinders before he got married.
Yeah, that's good.
Joke, sorry, now,
Directly,
sorry.
indirect.
No, but for real though, on the real though, again, that thing of why I go do the stuff that I do. So I go, if I do it, then it means you can also do it. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it to flex on you. I go, I only want to be the shoulders for the next generation to stand on.
Yeah.
So if I'm the first to do it, the next must become better. The next
Yeah.
must be better than them. So you go do new stuff so that you can be better at your life.
And don't be bang to ask the questions. Don't think, maybe to ask, Sinjay is duidelijk, but don't be an irritating asker. Be just like, you know.
Yeah,
I think I would have wanted to ask more questions to certain people.
Yeah.
But you also only think like this because of the last 4
It's
years.
only
Yeah,
hindsight.
it's only because of the last 4 years that I'm thinking like
It's
this.
in hindsight where you see the
Bro,
opportunities that you
before
maybe
COVID, like
missed.
But
everybody's
no, but you also don't. No one misses opportunities.
Mm.
Again, God's plan, tawakkul. You never
Yeah.
miss an opportunity. Life is happening how it must,
Mm.
as it must. So you never go, oh no, I didn't get the job. You go, yo, there's something else that must happen before I get the thing. It might be better, it might be worse, but at the same time, that's like
But not everybody thinks like
the
that.
moment,
yeah.
the moment you have that realization,
Mm.
because I've had that realization after I had my second child. It's like the moment you realize that what happens is supposed to happen, you feel so much more lighter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kijk, yes, that
Like,
mindset of
Yo,
alhamdulillah.
yeah,
Yo.
that's like, you know what I mean?
You know.
Like,
Fine.
I lose my car, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
The next one comes.
exactly. It's
you
like,
steal the next one that comes.
Yes.
Here's
Yeah.
another car. See, it's
No, but also that thing of when people go, oh wow, I wasted 2 hours watching this movie. Then you go, no, you just lived. Like there wasn't the other thing for you to do. You were meant to watch the movie. That's the way
Just-
the world works.
there's 2 hours of the show. You just watched it.
Yeah. Now
no,
because
no,
also
no.
2 hour episode.
2 hours, 15 minutes
Subhanallah.
already.
Yo, my
So
timeline is
like-
gonna be just for me.
They landing in
That's
Edlo
Kijk,
somewhere.
I check my phone now. No, sorry. Now it's like, we hungry. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I must do a food review after
That's what I was
the
gonna
tide
say,
is
so.
lamming in the car.
I remember now.
now it's in the sun, it's warm.
That's in the sun. Okay, yeah, you heard. Yaasien Fredericks' wife and mom is waiting for him. We heard the closing thoughts from Mr. Barnes here. So, from the two of us, this is our season finale. So, you're not going to see us for a while because I'm having another baby. We're not gonna tell you when we're coming back, but there is 30 episodes now for you to go and watch.
You must start coming back now, else you can make more children.
No. No, the factory might be closed. Who knows? But
You lock the factory.
yeah, no, we'll just, yeah.
Very dirty jokes.
Maybe we will. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
then I
knows?
was
It's
gonna
not
ask
up to
him
us.
in the show on a sexual reference.
Yeah, it's fine. We started it that way. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh.
But just to the fans, like, and to the people, we really want to say thank you for the journey so far. We don't know if there's gonna be an Opinion 2.0 season 4. Who knows? We don't know what tomorrow's got planned for us.
Opinion 2.0.
But we might come back as the Opinion 3.0. Who knows? But so far, you've been on a journey with us for 30 episodes. So thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. We will see you soon again. Go follow us on all the stuff there. You
You
know,
must know the stuff.
I'll probably be live on our TikTok account, while I'm holding my child or my daughter's with me or something, to keep the interactions up. But whoever you want us to see on the show, let us know. If you want to come on the show, reach out. There's a phone number there. Where can they find you?
Yaasien Barnes. It's YAASEENBARNES on all the socials. And need to say that it's Yaasien Barnes. If you search Yaasien and you come up with these two losers, it's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Jokes, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Yaasien Barnes.
And so that's Yaasien Barnes, and yours is
Weinberg. Oh, wait. I'm
Sam?
sorry.
Weinberg.
Say the
Wow,
corner,
Ben's
they
gonna
fucking
give me
smooth
the
on
advice.
Yeah, no, just TikTok, Facebook. I have a new Facebook page as well. That's like just for like promoting local businesses, which is Yaya's Reviews, #PV. And yeah, Instagram.
Did you
Same.
say PV?
Yeah, PV. Reviews and Pusfat.
Okay, I was like,
I
okay,
thought
yeah.
because when you finish it, then you're pushful.
That's what I was like.
Yeah, we're gonna be Pusfat. Whatever you want it to be. It's this,
PV for the universal PV.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought like parental and something else.
No,
But
no
it's PG,
parental
not
cut
PV.
by me.
I'm by the PV right now. You know where to find us. If you like this video, do us a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. We will see you when we see you. From myself and my co-host, yes, we will see you when we see you. Safety gates.
Assalamu alaikum.